to have the hero, and then VP willingly first phase it. So
See, I
there has
love
to be a
the
lot of
fact,
confidence to do it, like actually pick him up.
I love the fact that when 707 first, when the refresher shard first came out, the first thing that VP did, I think it was like the game after that in Dream League, they immediately picked up Rasta, got refresher shard and refresher orb on him, and dropped 3 sets of wards in the enemy base. That's VP Dota.
You know, I'm interested to see how this Luna's going to work. Like, SD is normally that one you pair up with the Luna, but it's also really bad if SD's able to get a copy. Plus, SD able to actually create that extra illusion. Now, I'm concerned that VP are going to be the worst enemy.
Absolutely. That was a complete lack of respect. You don't pick a Luna against a Shadow Demon, he'll just completely destroy you with it. So
now you get a mind control Prophet.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Well, VP definitely got some stuff that they have to do here today. Luna does have some nice clear, though, for Prophet, so that's not too bad.
The only pressure from VP is really nice.
He messes up the Night Stalker and Rasa's game, though, potentially. Because you just run the Treants at Shadow Shaman, and Shadow Shaman can't trade against the Treants. And more importantly, like, if you speed up the pace of the game, it's hard for Night Stalker to keep up when you just push in. Like, it doesn't really matter that you're a Night Stalker when the enemy team just 5-mans, because you're in a position where you can't really team fight.
Could this be the all-night draft coming out from VP? They got Night Stalker, which has darkness, good stuff. They got Luna, which has darkness, good stuff. Now they didn't like it. And that's it. That's the full darkness. That's the...
Is that? You can also take Spirit Breaker, because he has that
charge of
darkness.
He becomes like a slightly worse Night Stalker.
Hey, liking Night Stalker was a thing for a while, because you get the extra regen from the nighttime howl.
I'm telling you, dude, this is the night draft right here.
I guess one thing we haven't talked about yet is the Earth Spirit, which we talk about Coddle, and we talk about Earthshaker, and we talk about Wisp.
They can do some kind of weird dual aggro. So I would imagine that Liquid has to be a little bit tricky about the laning setup, because there's no way that you want to put that Lycan in a one-on-one or even a one-on-two situation against the Brewmaster.
I'm wondering then if VP do switch lanes up, like Luna on the off lane is not uncommon. With the Shaman as well, like can VP actually switch their lanes around as well against Liquid?
Yeah, I think Luna's an okay aggroer because of her aura. Like, you're almost always going to trade somewhat efficiently. Like, the downside, though, of moving the Shaman around is this hero has really bad move speed, Toby. Like, this hero moves at a snail's pace.
Hey, that's why Ice Rock gives you a TP scroll to switch.
If you think about aggroing as VP, though, do you have to move the Night Stalker over in the core role?
No, I think that Liquid has to be the one to switch things around a little bit. Because VP can just as easily do really static lanes and do like Night Stalker moving around, Brewmaster goes off lane, they can go together. And then Luna, Shadow Shaman at bottom pretty much handles any other combination. So I'm not sure if you allow SD Lycan to be against that, because I feel like you get out-traded. But I'm not too certain here, because in the last game, Secret had a really strong aggro. They had like Brew, AA, Sand King. And this is not that.
I'm wondering if Liquid can give help to the other lanes. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking like an older school combination with the SD, if we can bring back a Miracle Invoker to give the Sunstrike to work with the Prophet, so at least that way Team Liquid can change the balance of their lanes without having to always switch it up.
He's just so susceptible to getting roamed on in this matchup. And besides the Prophet, can always TP in to affect the balance of the lanes.
True, but I'm just thinking...
along with the push potential offered by the Luna and the Shadow Shaman, and then you got your team fight taken care of with the Brewmaster, you got your roam taken care of with the Night Stalker. DK's decent.
Sure.
Liquid continue the debate.
50 seconds left.
Who's our mid? Who's our mid?
You need something that can just run at people.
And let's see here.
Who can run at people and then still deal with the control the Brewmaster provides?
I think you
take
need
like Veno or something.
Oh,
I'm sure. Go back to the Veno. Bring it back.
You want Miracle Veno?
Or just give him Lycan.
Ugh. I like Puck.
You like Puck?
Yep. Against the Brew?
I like Puck too. But I'm sticking with my guns.
You do it, buddy.
Whatever happened to Shadow Fiend, huh? There was a middle, gentlemen.
Dude, SF is so sick right now too. You talk about in the previous patches, you get hit by 3 level 1 raises. It used to do 300, and now does 510. Like
they banned the Viper.
It's insane.
Viper. Well,
I know the hero. Take Sniper.
Sniper? You've been talking Sniper up this whole time. I haven't really seen it.
You know what? That's not bad.
It is, Nahas. Relax.
That's a no. If
The Brew's going to control him so
if
hard.
you're no for Virtus Pro.
It's a tinker.
I'm saying sniper for Virtus Pro. I mean, okay, fine. The Lycan will run at him, but
Virtus Pro takes Storm.
Spirit.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
that's a sick call.
Yeah, you need something to catch the tinker and the Prophet when he does his split push.
You have 1 stun. Give me my boy. Just do it up 1 time.
Storm, Puck. They're probably going to be the easiest ones.
Let's go.
for.
There
There it is.
Easy call.
Does Storm win that lane?
Against Tinker? Are you high?
Okay. But I mean, like, okay, I should have asked, does Storm not catastrophically lose that lane?
I think I just played that matchup actually, like a day ago in EU pubs, and it was okay. Like,
You win mid game, right? Like you hit the 15.
yeah,
20,
it's
and
like
that's
once you get like your first 2 items, like.
Because I think Sniper can win that lane.
Sniper versus Tinker, it sucks though. Anyways, Toblerone.
Yeah, I love how I get to be the early pressure every single time. I'm actually back in VP. I'm back in VP on this draft. I think they've got what it takes.
Never give up on my boy in blue.
Wow.
Virtus Pro, easy win.
Wow. I'm going to go for Liquid. Absolutely. Goodbye. Your draft is terrible. What are you guys talking about?
I can't believe I'm contemplating going with Slacks.
It's a free storm game. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. You're not worried about the laning stage.
It's a free storm game.
All right.
Just take my
VP.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's
all right.
life.
You got it. I'm going with it. All right. We're going to see here defending TI champions at risk of losing their first series here at our major 2-0. Can Liquid stay alive? One more time over our casters, OD Pixel and Fogged.
Thank you very much, Nahas. And here we have it, game 2, ready to go. VP versus Liquid. And the panel, Blitz in particular, very confident on this final pick, Storm. I mean, do you agree? This is a great game for Storm Spirit?
There's only one disable. Well, there's the 2 sets of disables from the Earth Spirit. However, it's versus a Tinker. And that's pretty much the dream when you're playing Storm. So, he's going to be able to find him a decent amount of times if he comes out of the laning phase at a good start. So we'll see. We'll see how it ends up happening. But yeah, VP has a pretty solid draft coming out. However, Liquid does have one of their staples. They have, of course, Matu playing the Lycan.
Yes.
And he does not lose it on this hero too often.
No, the win rate's got to be pretty damn scary.
However,
with Lycan.
They also don't lose with GH's IO too often, and they did just lose with that one. So let's see how they're going to be able to do it. I like that they at least stick with their guns and they go for the Tinker anyway this game, so they can at least, use the Wolves to use the Boots of Travel and everything, because the big thing that makes Matu's Lycan so good is his body blocking with the Wolves and the scouting that he does with those Wolves.
Well, I'm talking about other heroes and players that just don't lose. Apparently Mind Control, Nature's Prophet, it is #1 in this patch on the Nature's Prophet.
He was a beast on it at TI, has continued to do so as well.
As always, let's do a quick rundown of the teams before we get Solo playing the support Shadow Shaman on VP. We've got Ramses playing the position 1 Luna. Lil roaming around the map on Night Stalker. No one on that Storm Spirit. Pasha, the offlane Brew. Over on Liquid, Kuro. Support Shadow Demon, Matuma Man, Signature Lycan. Roaming around. GH making the plays this game on the Earth Spirit. Miracle Tinker. And last but not least, Mind Control, Nature's Prophet down on the bottom lane.
So Liquid's going to have to, it's going to be really up to GH to be that lockdown for the Storm in the mid-game until the itemization comes out for them to actually have things to deal with that Storm, be the Orchid or a Hex way later on down the roads for the Tinker. And we'll see how it plays out. Howl and look, Solo comes in mid. They're going to look to grab up Miracle.
Look at the shackles. They've got the wraparound for Lil as well. GH will roll forward, trying to put a bit of a slow onto this attempt, but the Void's there with the slow onto Miracle. The uphill miss, buying time for Miracle. In fact, that's going to save him.
The Howl coming in with that uphill miss on top too. That definitely saved Miracle there.
Living by the skin of his teeth. He does not have a salve, so he is going to have to play the slow regen game with the Tangos if he wants to stick around.
Yeah. That's painful though. 8-2 on the Tinker to the 14-2 of the Storm. And top Matu trying his best to last hit, but he is suffering because there's Drunken Haze. 25 mana.
Yep.
70% miss chests. He's got 8 denies at least, but yeah, Pasha's having a great start up here too.
I'm a little surprised he's not getting beat more than this. I feel like he's doing all right with that pressure that the Brew applies.
He did it. He was getting zoned by the Shadow Demon at the start.
Sure.
So
yeah, the backup of Kuro certainly helping.
Bottom, Mind Control. Ramses is trying to save the beam for as long as possible.
And they've got him. GH rolls in, but now GH, he's in on his own. So then Ramses just turned towards him. beating him down. He's got a boulder smash. It isn't going to catch onto Ramses, though. And with that in mind, Ramses, he should be able to find this with Solo. GH trying his best to duke it out. The blast from Solo is there to secure the kill. 2 kills for VP safe flank.
Yep. Shadow Shaman with the... Oh, Mike Tracci ports in bottom with Phase Boots and Hal. He's trying to go for Solo, but nope, unable to find him. The damage coming out from Shadow Shaman with Luna Aura. He has 96 base damage with that.
That's pretty
Luna
scary.
Blessing. That is pretty terrifying.
And the pulls that Crow's making up top, he's certainly securing sort of this better lane.
Yeah. You know,
for the like, and in a matchup, as we say, that can be very, very favourable for the Brew. But Matuma Man, I feel he's dealing well with it.
It's Matu Lycan, right? He knows what he's doing.
Mid
But
lane.
yeah, even though they get that kill on bottom, you still see what's happening with the Nature's Prophet.
Bit of a cheeky kickback there. GH from Invis.
Nice play.
Yeah, walks in, kicks Lil under the tower.
That Invis rune, the Dream at 4 minutes. But yeah, you see Luna's last hits are still getting pressured quite heavily because of the Mind Control Nature's Prophet. And they're trying to actually dive more for the Storm Spirit here. Mind Control, TP's in, position with Phase Boots.
This is quite greedy. He's a level 5, does have a fair bit of punch. They'll look towards him. They want to try and punish no one as much as they can before he gets 6. But GH rolling in, they've got a very good chance of doing it. The body blocks are there from the Treants. Liquid, they claim 1. Won't be able to get Lil, but they get the kill that they came for. Just making sure that no one gets punished. He did get a very good start on the Storm. He was doing really nicely so far. But these sort of rotations, now that the Prophet has this strength to do so, could keep no one behind just long enough to get Miracle back on top in that matchup.
BB's trying to get go for like a tower kind of push bottom. They actually find Mind Control here. They've got the grab from Solo.
Oh, the Sprout.
Is it enough? There's another beam.
They need a couple more right clicks to bring this man down. One's not going to be enough.
Shines up.
And he should be... Wow, no, they're still diving him. He's actually moved away. Another Sprout to create the distance, and that'll get him out of there.
Nice.
Pushing himself deep beneath the trees. And there's no vision for the lockdown.
Yep.
Mind Control Nature's Prophet. I mean, that's one of the reasons. This guy knows what he's doing on that hero.
Porting mid again. He wants to help out Miracle with the Howl on top. Will he be able to find no one? He does not. A little bit of wasted time coming up from Mind Control here.